Hello, here I am back again with the Power Surge build diary video. Just a disclaimer before the video, this is not a guide, this is just a diary. So that means this is just how I would play this build. And just keep in mind that everyone has their own preferences and you can play whatever you want and you like, right? So, as I said in the last burn build diary, I switched servers, I switched my build, because it was just boring to play with the burn build. Alright, let's just get into it. I'm using the MP7S, the MP7 Outer Space, which is just a beast because it just has so much trigger chance for Power Surge. As you can see, 21% chance after defeating an enemy, plus 30 after reloading, plus 40. It's just a beast. I'm using the Shock Rampage on it. It's the dealing Power Surge damage grants 5% Power Surge trigger chance, but I've also used this one for some time. I think usually you want to go for the... I don't have it yet because the server is in phase 2, and I think the mod drop location sheet is kind of wrong, but usually you would choose the one that gives you stacking damage buff every time you trigger Power Surge. I'm gonna show it in the video. For accessories, I'm using the Camouflage Suppressor, the compact reflex sight, the laser sight, and the SMG mag, the blue one. I should probably get the legendary one. Also just using steel SMG ammo because it's the cheapest and it does its job right. As offhand weapon, you should mostly use the crossbow for the weak spot, for the bullseye effect, so you do even more damage. As for the gear, I'm using the Mayfly goggles to get a Power Surge trigger count +1 with the Deviation Expert mod in it. Fire rate +10, status damage +16%, range -25, which is pretty much irrelevant because we're always near the boss anyways. Should probably go for the legendary one in next phase. I've also seen some people use this one, cannot deal weak spot damage, crit rate +10 and crit damage +30, which kind of boosts your normal hits, doesn't Power Surge damage, because as you can see, let me show you. As you can see, if you click here, you can see what scales with it, and it says the additional damage cannot, which means the crit damage is kind of, I wouldn't say useless, but it's not really affecting our Power Surge damage, which the build I'm playing right now is centered around. Alright, we're playing 4-set Shelterer to get the 30% elemental damage, or like 38% if you take the 2-set, 3-set, and 4-set. In my mask, I do have the Thunderclap talent after triggering Power Surge 20 times. Next hit summons Celestial Thunder. I haven't found a better one yet, so that's why I'm using this one, because it also hits for a lot. I think the highest hit I've seen was like 7k or 8k, because we're triggering Power Surge so much, you can pretty much trigger it insane fast. Then the gloves, Shelterer gloves with the status enhancement mod, again, because we want to scale the status damage from the Power Surge. In my boots, I'm just using heavy duty boots for the 10% max HP. I'm currently using the slow and steady, 8% status damage when HP is above 90%, damage 8% additionally. Could probably also use this one, probably might be better honestly, because it's just fixed 12%. Probably gonna use like some phase 3 mod though. I'm gonna go over that when phase 3 launched on my server, so probably in the next video then. For my top, I'm using the Shelterer top with the Flame Resonance mod, again the blue one, because there are only defensive mods for your chest slot and we don't really care about defensives, we just go for full damage. Then in the pants, there are like a lot of mods you can use. You can use that for every 10% weak spot hit rate of the previous magazine, elemental damage +3. You can also use that for the first 3 hits after reloading, weak spot damage. I'm currently using this one, weak spot damage +5% every 5 bullets. Honestly, this one might be better. I also haven't looked like into the mods that we get in like phase 3 for bottom. So yeah, this is just phase 1 and 2 stuff, and this is just what I'm using right now. So for the cradles, I am using damage 20% when holding SMGs, the automatic weapon enhancement, then the master tactician after using a tactical item, damage increased. The Deviation Master, summoning your Deviant grants you 50% increased damage. The Tactical Combo, weapon damage plus 25% for 4 seconds after switching weapons or reloading. That's like basically self-explanatory because we're playing an SMG with a low mag count. We're pretty much constantly reloading. The status enhancement after hitting a weak spot, status damage plus 25%. Also self-explanatory. Hit weak spot, get more power surge damage, right? The sprint one just for some quality of life. Then the first round blast after reloading, instant damage, power surge plus 25%. Also quite self-explanatory, same as this one. We reload a lot, so it's most likely gonna be up for a lot of times. And the after triggering a power surge damage plus 25%. And this is basically it. I'm just gonna go over the calibration real quick. I currently do have none applied to it, but you probably want to have rapid fire style, I think it is. It's like increased attack speed, or like fire rate and double elemental damage. That would probably be the best calibration you could get on this build. I'm gonna put you might have seen this already, but I'm gonna put a damage test on a dummy at the start of the video. One with just hitting head and one with just hitting the chest. So you can see the damage. The build has been pretty good for me right now, or like until now. Gonna be a lot stronger in phase 3 with the new mods that we get from hard modes. I can't wait for phase 4 to defeat the Forsaken Giant and the LEA research labs with this build, because surprisingly I already do more damage than my stacked out burn build, which is quite funny. But yeah, that's basically it. Again, thank you for supporting me. I appreciate all of it. And yeah, hope you have a great day or night wherever you watch this from, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.